A suspect is dead after ramming a truck into Temple Israel in West Bloomfield, Michigan. Police say the security at the temple shot and killed the attacker, but one of them was left injured. Meanwhile, the FBI is calling the attack a targeted act of violence against the Jewish community. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer joined law enforcement at a news briefing this morning. She called the attack anti-Semitic.
We will fight this ancient and rampant evil. We will stand together as we do it, and we will call it out. We must lower the rhetoric in this state and in this country, especially at this moment where we've seen such a rise in anti-Semitism and more attacks on the Jewish community.
Let's go to CBS News correspondent Ash-har Quraishi. Ash-har, can you break down the incident and how this unfolded and the response from both temple staff and security to help those inside?
Right, Mugo. So just to reiterate, as you mentioned, investigators say that the suspect drove around the bollards in front of the building and then rammed his vehicle into the synagogue just after noon yesterday. That sparked a fire and a massive law enforcement response. Now, sources tell CBS News that the man got out of the vehicle with a rifle before being confronted and shot by synagogue security. Authorities say there were no children or staff that were injured in this incident, but several first responders were treated for smoke inhalation after going into the building. Now, the temple, which also houses a school, had more than 100 children under the age of 5 inside the building at the time of the attack. Take a listen to what Rabbi Josh Bennett from Temple Israel said about that evacuation.
One of the beautiful things that happened yesterday was not only did our staff react exactly as they had been trained, but our children, because of that, were given an opportunity to really not know what was going on. They were taken out of the building immediately. They were brought to safety across the street. We have an incredible partnership with the Chaldean community here who opened their facility for us as a reunification site. So our kids had the opportunity to be taken care of by their teachers. And because of the training that we've all gone through, it happened naturally and calmly, and it was really miraculous that everybody was safe.
And Mugo, just to reiterate what you heard there, I mean, there have been heightened senses of security here for a long time. The synagogue, the temple, engaged in that training back in January with the FBI, and fortunately, nobody was hurt, but we were told by leadership that when that vehicle was rolling into the temple at that time, they were rolling past some of these classrooms, and it was, as he mentioned, a miracle that no children were hurt.
Yeah, a huge miracle, one we're so thankful for today. Ash-har, what do investigators know about the suspect right now?
Well, federal officials have identified the suspect as Ayman Mohammed Ghazali, a U.S.-born citizen who was born in, he was born in Lebanon, actually, in 1985, and then became a citizen later on. Now, the Department of Homeland Security says he entered the United States legally in 2011 on a spousal immigrant visa and became a naturalized citizen in 2016. Now, overnight, we learned that federal investigators were seen entering a home believed to be connected to Ghazali in the Dearborn Heights area. And they're looking for evidence to see what may have led to this attack and what may have driven him to do this. Still, no motive has been identified by officials at this point, but we've heard from community members that he may have been very distraught after an airstrike that killed a number of his family members in Lebanon just earlier this month. Mugo?
Okay. Ash-har Quraishi in West Bloomfield, Michigan for us today. Thank you so much for your reporting.